Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Tuesday, May 28, 2013. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Chip Ramsey with the Saturday Independent newspaper. In tonight's news, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation has filed charges against a current Moore County jail inmate. The 9th annual Dusty Elam Memorial Benefit reached a significant milestone this year. Members of AEDC's IP team received an award, and will bring you a video from various Memorial Day observations across the area. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6. Stay tuned.
On the train test range, the search for any possible weakness continues. It's hard to stop a train. Really hard. Train, the most reliable for a reason.
Hello, my name is Joe Stroop with Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. I'm here to talk to you about a couple incentives that are going on between now and the end of the year. First is your federal tax credit up to $300. Secondly, 0% financing up to 15 months on XL products. Third, spring promotion up to $1,100. Finally, $500 incentives from your local power distributor. Please give us a call at 455-8757. Thank you.
Come to Jim Oliver's Smokehouse in beautiful Mont Eagle, Tennessee, your mountain getaway destination. Stay in one of our 21 log and timber frame cabins. Enjoy the romantic fireplace and jacuzzi tub. Get more information and book a reservation at thesmokehouse.com.
Looking for a unique gift for someone special, or perhaps something just for yourself? Then you need to check out Grady Mac Denim Company, right here in the heart of Tullahoma. Grady Mac features the full line of men's and women's Lucky brand apparel. Stop in and check out our denim production line. Grady Mac offers a full line of outdoor sporting apparel and much more. And check out our custom fly fishing equipment, fine art, and signed sports memorabilia. There's something for everyone at Grady Mac Denim Company, the most unique store in Tullahoma.
You got something.
Good night, honey.
Good night.
Let it all in with Charter Internet and get the fastest, most reliable internet speeds.
Welcome back. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation served charges last week on a current Moore County jail inmate after he falsely accused 2 Lincoln County Sheriff's Department correctional officers of wrongdoing while being housed as an inmate at the Lincoln County Jail last month. Kyron Sanchez Bryson, age 33, of Fayetteville, was indicted on 1 count of false reporting. In April, the 17th Judicial District Attorney General requested TBI investigate Bryson's reporting of allegations to the sheriff that 2 correctional officers at the jail were bringing him cocaine to sell to other inmates. TBI's investigation discovered that Bryson had been in lockdown and put in segregation for threatening officers, and his cell had been searched. Bryson told TBI agents that he accused the correctional officers of bringing in drugs to get back at them. At the time of the offense, Bryson was in the Lincoln County Jail after being arrested for evading arrest, reckless endangerment, reckless driving, theft of property, contempt of court, and failure to appear. He was served last Thursday in the Moore County Jail in Lynchburg, where he was transferred after the allegations were made. His bond on the false reporting charge is set at $10,000.
The 9th annual Dusty Elam Memorial Benefit reached a significant milestone as the event raised over $50,000 for underprivileged children recently. Chris Elam, co-founder of the Dusty Elam Foundation, said, quote, "The fact that this event has grown each year says a lot about the community and its willingness to give to others in need. Giving back to the community was what Dusty always tried to do. We are not only helping individuals with the funds raised from this benefit, but we're also keeping Dusty's spirit and love for underprivileged children alive," end quote. The foundation was created in 2005 in memory of Chris's brother Dusty, who tragically died in a motorcycle accident in 2004. Dusty Elam was studying to be a special education teacher at the time of his death. More than 50 volunteers assisted with this year's event that featured food, games, live music, and an auction. 2 large monetary donations from American City Bank and the Manchester Police Department sent the fundraiser over the top. Manchester Police Chief Mark Yother said, quote, "It's an honor to be able to give back to the Dusty Elam Foundation. The foundation does so much for the children of this community," end quote.
Lincoln County officials say 3 women, a man, a toddler, and an unborn baby who were slain last October near the Tennessee-Alabama border were the victims of a dispute over drug dealing. Lincoln County Sheriff Murray Blackwelder says 36-year-old Henry Burrell of Fayetteville and 35-year-old Zachawanda Moss of New Market, Alabama, are charged with 6 counts each of first-degree murder. The 2 men are currently jailed in Alabama on unrelated charges. Lincoln County is seeking extradition. According to the TBI, Burrell and Moss were drug dealers who worked with one of the victims, Warren Crutcher. Officials believe the pair decided Crutcher was ripping them off and the slayings occurred while Burrell and Moss were looking for drugs and money at 2 homes where Crutcher had stayed.
Members of the AEDC Information Protection Research Development Team have been named the AFMC 2012 Information Protection Team of the Year. The award recognizes outstanding achievements by professionals in the field of information protection and personal security disciplines in the protection of information. Nominations were submitted from across the entire Air Force Material Command, and AEDC's IP security team was cited for its excellent program rating by the AFMC Inspector General in the 2012 Unit Compliance Inspection and its numerous security program developments. AEDC's IP team is responsible for providing a secure environment and educating personnel about how to protect classified, controlled, unclassified information and assets in support of the complex's mission.
We'll be right back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
Mark, you've won just about everything there is to win in racing. What's next?
I'd like more people to know about ER Extra.
The emergency room at Harton Regional Medical Center?
I just want them to get the best care they can get.
That just gets me right here, Mark.
Maybe you'd like to pay them a visit.
ER Extra at Harton Regional Medical Center.
ER Extra. Extra fast, extra easy, extra great.
It's time to celebrate. You don't have to drive to the city for your party supplies anymore. The Celebrate Party Store has opened at 1802 North Jackson Street in Tullahoma to service all your party needs. Over 300 varieties of balloons, party favors, gift wrap, boxes, bags, bows, plates, napkins, tablecloths, and cups of all colors. Catering supplies from utensils to serving dishes, Wilton cake decorating supplies, and chocolate melts. Wedding, baby shower, bachelorette party, and themed birthday party supplies from any sport to Hollywood. From a luau to Hello Kitty, Celebrate has it all. Hats, masks, patriotic decorations, piñatas, confetti cannons, and full-size celebrity cutouts, and a whole wall of greeting cards at 50% off. Celebrate is home-owned and operated by John and Karen Orr, who invite you to come in and see what they have. You won't believe your eyes because they have it all. Start your celebration at Celebrate, 1802 Suite 820, North Jackson Street, Tullahoma, 931-455-5550.
It is time. It is time to love her. It is time to celebrate her. It is time to honor her. It is time to surprise her. It is time to blow her away with the diamond. It is time for quality. It's time for value. It's time for selection. It's time for Woodard's Diamond Showroom inside Northgate Mall of Tullahoma.
My name is Trey McNabb, and my family's been serving Tullahoma and Middle Tennessee for over 33 years. We have a huge selection of new Chryslers. Right now, you can get the all-new 2013 Chrysler 200 Limited for only $189 a month. You'll appreciate the convenience of our friendly service department, open 6 days a week. Come check out the difference at Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, or view all of our inventory online at stanmcnabb.com. And remember, if anyone can, Stan can.
Welcome back. Coffee County veterans honored their fallen comrades in a Memorial Day ceremony held on the Courthouse Square in Manchester on Monday. For those who could not attend, we are pleased to bring you these highlights from the program. Let's watch.
A large part of this year's ceremony was arranged by Tim Brown. Tim is a Master Sergeant in the Army Reserves, a veteran of Iraq, and a man who puts his patriotism and respect for his fellow veterans into action. He felt something special needed to be done this year to honor our fallen citizens, so he did. Please welcome Tim as he leads us in this part of our program.
This country's free today for no other reason than our military, and no one else. If everyone here would step up front, we're all here for the same reason. Civilians, military, come up here and give us a formation. We're going to place the wreath at these stones of the fallen soldiers. Everybody please face the stones. Group, attention! Present arms!
And we'll have more from that event on Thursday's Newsleader. Stay with us. We'll be right back in a moment with more Newsleader.
It's a great day at Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma. Keith Barnett here today to tell you about the 2013 redesigned Ford Fusion. It is the best midsize car for the money. It averages 35 miles per gallon, and most of all, folks, it is a 5-star safety-rated vehicle. These Ford Fusions start out at $19,995 after Ford manufactured rebates and incentives. So come on down to Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma or visit us on the web at russellbarnett.com. Tell them, Clay.
My question is, why buy anywhere else?
Citizens Tri-County Bank has the checking, loans, savings, and traditional banking services you want. Plus free internet banking and bill pay, bank your change, Visa gift card, and lots more state-of-the-art banking services. We focus on the service and services you want. So you can bank when, where, and how you want. At our offices or from just about anywhere. Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank you'll ever need. Welcome to Camino Real, home of the area's most authentic Mexican food. Expect quality service in a friendly environment that features the only truly authentic Mexican food in the area, with favorites like tacos, fajitas, enchiladas, burritos, tostadas, freshly made guacamole, and Mexican rice, all made from scratch using homemade Mexican recipes and only the freshest ingredients. Come and enjoy a meal at Camino Real with the great food, friendly service, and warm atmosphere of Old Mexico.
I'd like to take you somewhere where nobody else can go. Only the two of us know.
With Charter, TV will never be the same. Now you can make a date with your favorite movies and shows anywhere and anytime with on-the-go content from Charter.
Welcome back. The Civil Air Patrol, with the help of the VFW Post 4188 in Tullahoma, honored veterans this weekend by placing flags on the graves of deceased veterans in the Tullahoma area. Jim caught up with a group of CAP members at Rose Hill Memorial Gardens. Let's watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here today at Rose Hill Cemetery, and we're speaking with First Lieutenant Joe McCabe, who is with the Civil Air Patrol here in this area. Joe, tell us what you guys are doing out here today.
Yes, on this Memorial Day weekend, we're paying tribute to our military veterans today by placing flags beside their grave markers.
And you've got, I guess most everybody out here right now is with the Civil Air Patrol, is that correct?
That's correct. We have about 12 members right now with us today. We also have a couple of former members out here helping us too, so a good turnout.
How are you able to identify the graves that get these flags on them?
Each grave marker has the branch of service. It tells the war that they, or not war, some of them served in war, some in peacetime, but it has a branch of service on it.
So you guys are actually going to have to go by and look at every grave marker out here today, is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. There's approximately a little bit over 1,000 veterans buried here today, yes.
So quite an undertaking. I believe you told me it would take you about how long to do this?
It takes about 2 hours, and like I said, we have a lot of good help. We have about 10 of our cadets with us today. We have about 3 or 4 senior members helping out with us as well. So it's been a good turnout and a good day for it.
Who provides the flags that go on these graves?
It's our local VFW Post 4188, and we appreciate their help in supplying these flags. We know they put out a lot of hard work getting the flags organized and counted so we can distribute them.
I know you guys are pretty active all year long. Tell us a little bit about what the Civil Air Patrol is doing in this community.
Sure. What we do is we have 3 parts to our program. Cadet program, which is for young boys and girls aged 12 to 21. We have aerospace education that we teach cadets and seniors alike, and we also provide emergency services to the Middle Tennessee area, such as search and rescue missions or aerial photography.
So I know that a lot of young men have been through this program, and at least since I've been aware of it. Tell us what one would need to do and what kind of interest they need to have be a part of the Civil Air Patrol.
I'm sure that what they can do is they can go online to civilairpatrol.com, or else they can come by and attend one of our meetings, which we have the first 3 Mondays of the month at the Beechcraft Stagwing Museum here in Tullahoma. and they can come by and visit our meetings. We have meetings from 6 to 8:30, and they can come by and talk to us and talk to some of the cadets and see if this is something that they might be interested in.
Okay, and I know you guys are doing a lot of great things, and today this is certainly one of them. Congratulations to you and your group here for what you're doing for our nation's veterans in remembrance of their service today.
Well, like I said, we're honoring all our veterans. Like I said, there's over 1,000 in this cemetery alone. It's their weekend to honor and recognize them in appreciation to their services to our country.
Don't forget to tune into this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evening at 6:30 p.m. This week's guests include Chuck Mangino, a local man who is working on preventing tornado formation in the Moore County, and the Moore County Library has summer events coming to the area and will let us know about how it will work. The Soapbox Derby is coming to Tullahoma this weekend, and that means Merrill Meadows will tell us about where to see all the races. All that and more on this week's Living. We'll be right back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
The highest standard of integrity delivers stability and honor. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of integrity in healthcare. It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
When you're running late headed to that sporting event or horse show and hungry but need gas, you don't have to choose which to get. Just stop at any Quick Mart where gas prices are normal and the food is outstanding. Burgers, fries, salads, sub sandwiches, chicken strips, egg rolls, even pizza can be picked up while the gas is pumping. Stop by any Quick Mart today and not only save time, but enjoy some good cooking, southern hospitality, and prices you can live with.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's going to be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor, too, when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
They say nothing's guaranteed about the future except death and taxes. Yeesh. Can we get something good on the list? Here's something. If for any reason you're not completely satisfied when you add a charter service, you get your money back. That's right. Try it for 30 days, be completely satisfied, or your money back. At Charter, we've been working to improve our service. Now we guarantee it. Try Charter. It's smarter.
Welcome back. The Stan McNabb Automotive Group in Tullahoma is transitioning to new leadership as Trent and Trey McNabb have assumed management roles in the company. Jim spoke to Stan and Trent recently as they attended an event for the Middle Tennessee Corvette Club. Let's watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking today with Stan McNabb from the Stan McNabb Automotive Group in Tullahoma, and also Trent McNabb. And Trent's the guy that kind of runs the show out there now, especially the Chevy dealer here in Tullahoma. You know, it's quite appropriate that you guys are here today because you're seeing all these beautiful cars out here, these Corvettes. But if you really wanted to own one yourself, I bet you could get one at your dealership.
I bet we could.
Okay.
I bet we could find one every year.
Trent, you keep a couple of these in stock pretty much all the time, don't you?
We try to, yeah. We got one left right now waiting on the new body style to come out in the fall. So the new Stingray's coming out in September.
Okay, is this different than the one we talked about last year?
Yes, yeah, all new body style coming out, and we'll get the new ones coming out in the fall, and we qualified to be a dealer. Only 1 in 3 Chevy dealers going to get the new Corvette, so we'll be excited to see it.
Only that is phenomenal. That is absolutely phenomenal. You know, and Stan, you've been a Corvette fan for years, have you not?
Yes. My first Corvette was in 1969.
And you've got one here today, and what model is that? Is that this?
We've got 2 here today. We got a 1959 and a 66 model.
Oh, okay. And you actually own those 2, right?
The 59 we've had since 1981.
That car had kind of a story to it. Tell us how you ended up with that car.
We had a gentleman that came into our dealership and wanted to sell the 59 Corvette. He said that his son-in-law was bailing and he quit and got another job.
and so he wanted to sell the car. So we asked him, he finished the car, completely restored it. We asked him what he wanted for it. So Jamie and I talked about it for a few days, and we decided we'd just buy it. So in 1981.
Unbelievable. That was a few years ago. I kind of remember that, so Stan, obviously. Trent, have you always been one who enjoyed cars and being around cars and that sort of thing? I know you're following your father's footsteps.
I have, yeah, always have. I kind of like the new ones are so nice coming out. I don't appreciate the old ones as much. I kind of like the new models.
Exactly.
He likes one with air conditioning.
And power steering.
And power steering, all the modern conveniences. Stan, it's got to be pretty gratifying for you, talking about the Stanley Automotive Group, that your family, was your father in this business?
No, sir.
So you started.
And bought it, Mr. Joe Shepard, in 1980, January 1980.
And you've been in the business all these years now. Your son, Trent, and also Trey have come into the business. That's got to be fun.
Oh, it is. It's a lot of fun. Most days, there's a few hours to, remember whose name's on the side. But we have a lot of fun. It is really gratifying to have both boys working together, and they have fun with each other. They're very competitive, though, I promise you.
Yeah, we've talked about that before. You guys are always trying to beat each other.
We are. Every month starts over.
a new ball game every month.
That's right.
All right, well, guys, thank you so much for what you guys do, and it's a great event here today. And just remember, folks, you can buy one of these vehicles, one of these Corvettes
new or pre-owned.
Exactly, new or pre-owned, exactly, at Stan McNabb Chevy in Tullahoma. Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with your weather forecast.
Some people think that pressing their on-demand button will cost money or make their house explode or something. Of course, neither of these things is true. On-demand is just a way to access thousands of free movies and TV shows. The code to blow up a house is actually channel up, channel down, 2*77.
On demand, thousands of free movies and TV shows on your schedule, and nothing bad.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
The construction sale continues at Russell Barnett Kia in Tullahoma. Even though the construction process is still going on, Russell Barnett says we have to move them out now. Check out this 2013 Kia Rio, yours today for $15,995. With America's best warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. So remember, Russell Barnett Kia in Tullahoma is the dealer for the people. And my question is, why buy anywhere else?
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1962 at 94 degrees. The record low was in 1961 at 37 degrees. Average high on this day is 80 and the average low is 58. For tonight, look for mostly clear weather with a low of around 64. Mostly sunny weather in your forecast for Wednesday with a high of 86 and a low of 66. Partly cloudy weather in the forecast for Thursday with a high of 85 and a low of 68.
Jim, I've been out all weekend, this past weekend, canvassing the mid-state for putting up posters for Music Tree. Of course, that's an event the Saturday Independent is helping to sponsor, along with the City of Manchester's tourism department. It's going to be a great event. 130 acts, comedy acts, music acts from all across the country going to be coming into Manchester. 6 venues, 5 days, June 7th through 11. We'll have more on that as we get closer to the event, but it's coming up in about a week and a half. So,
all right, lots of good music.
And it's free.
And it's free. That's right. Lots of good music and entertainment happening in the Manchester area over the next couple of weeks.
Absolutely. It's the tailgate party to Bonnaroo.
That's right. All right. That's our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
Have a great night.